Okay, y'all, it is the day for my pink palette that I got yesterday. And, okay, just to show you, I did not order this. Free. See it right there. So, free shadow. I don't know. I still don't know how I got it. I need to buzz Mary Jo, my lady that brought me in, my upline, and see what she says, because I don't know where it came from. Anyway, the other thing I'm doing is I want to demonstrate that the plumping top coat is fast dry, because I didn't put any on yesterday, so I'm going to do it today. And I'm going to also show you, you may have seen this before, but this is my best top coat hack, because, you know, the reason you put top coat on is so that you don't chip your free edge, right? So why are we putting it way down here by our cuticle? We don't need it down there. So what I do with my top coat is I just put it here at the end, like on the last third. Have you ever noticed with your polish that sometimes around your, like around the sides or down by the cuticle, it seems to get really thick and like it wants to peel up? That's because you have too many layers of polish on. And it's too thick by the sides and on your cuticle. So the only place I ever put my top coat is just at the end, because that's really where you need it. And especially with a glitter like this, I mean, it's already shiny enough. There's no way that, you know, I mean, if you're wearing a solid or a shimmer, then you might want to amp up the shine by putting a, you know, more of a top coat. But for a polish like this, you don't need more shine. You just need the protection of the top coat. So this is how I do my top coat. I just put it on the end. What you always want to do is, they call this capping the ends when you go like this on your free edge. You want to make sure you cap your edges. Good. Last one. Okay. Color Street Plumping Top Coat. That's what this is. And now, immediately after, where's my makeup bag? I'm going in my handbag, getting out my makeup bag. 30 seconds ago, I was putting this stuff on, okay? I'm going in here, getting all my stuff out, digging in my bag, taking all my stuff out. And I'm not really like being careful. I'm just going in here and digging around, getting all my stuff out. And yes, granted, if it was, you know, not quite perfect, you could see if it was a solid, but done. Fast dry. Yes, this stuff is quick dry. All right, so now what I'm going to do, my eyes are a tiny bit. Oh, shoot, I don't have a paint rag. Just a moment. Look at my jumbled mess. Just a moment. I'll be right back. Because you can't do makeup without a paint rag. Okay. I'm sure that you didn't want to watch me gimping around my apartment. All right, here we go. Paint rag in hand. Oh, is this? That's not that. All right. First things first. I'm gonna throw that out. Do I just want to go all pink? You know what? This is a neutral-ish enough. I can use that. Yeah, I don't need any other palette. Everything is going to be with this palette. And it's the Color Street The Pinks Shadow Palette. I really have high... I have high expectations and high hopes for this one, because the other one that I tried is the purple one, and it didn't work for me because... I've said this before. I don't know if I need to say it again, but just in case someone hasn't heard it. I don't wear cream shadows on my lids because they're on the oily side. And they always crease and they just don't work for me. And one of the shadows in the purple palette, the brown one, is a cream. And it's like, why? Why did you do that? Especially when you didn't say anything about it first. There was no mention of it being a cream shadow anywhere. And that was disappointing to me. So, you know, it didn't blend very well. And I have other purples in my palette collection that I like better than the shades that were in there. And there were a couple that seemed like they were identical to shades I have already. So that one was kind of a miss. If it had blended nicely like it's supposed to, it may have worked better, but it didn't. So that's why, that's the only one that I've actually purchased. And, you know, I'm a drugstore girl. Said it before, you guys know me, I'm a drugstore chick, so I try to not spend money on stuff that I know I can get at the drugstore for less. All right, so my first shade I'm going to go in with is this one. Oh, and they have names. Tuscany. That's going to be this. Okay. So far, so good. Oh, and there's a very nice mirror also. Now you get me to infinity. Wah, wah. To infinity and beyond. Anyhow, I was surprised to see that this was on the, you know, the list of things that were in it. Because when I go to my virtual office, there's, by the way, a little fallout. I mean, I'm not mad at it. There's going to be fallout on powder shadows. Very rarely will you use a powder shadow that doesn't have any fallout. Anyhow, you know, I looked at the thing to see what was, when it was coming, and then it has all the items that are in the shipment when you're looking at it. And it said the pinks shadow palette free. And I'm like, what? Really? Stop it. How did that happen? So, pleasantly surprised with that. Oh, and this was my e.l.f. Wow Brow. Brow Wow. I did this yesterday too. This e.l.f. Wow Brow right there in the brown one, whatever the brown one is. All right, so there's that as my base. It feels good. Feels nice and soft and powdery like it should. And now I'm going to go in with the one in the middle, which is called Hibiscus. And I'm going to put this one with my finger. This one does feel... feels like a cream, but I don't think that it is one. And I'm going to put this one all over everything, but leaving some of the brown. Yeah, this one is very buttery, very smooth, very nice. And my eyes are shaped differently. I have more, I don't know if the word lid space exists, but I feel like I have more of that in here than I do on my other eye. In the middle, I always feel like I have to go back in over here. All right, that's nice. Get my paint rag. And as with cooking, I like to clean as I go. And this would all be under my foundation if I didn't. So, good. Now, of course, we have to do a little sparkle. I'm gonna go with this one on the end, which is called Rosé. Rosé. That's what we look like. Ooh, is that a duochrome? Let's check. Oh, it's definitely sparkly. Let me get my other mirror so I can see better. Oh, look how pretty. This is quite sparkly, quite glittery. It feels like straight up glitter, but It is very sparkly and pretty, but it's not what I was going for. I thought that there would be more of the rosé color in there, but it's really just more like a clear, I think. It didn't change the tone of the thing under it at all, but I'm going with it. I still love it. It's still pretty. It's beautiful. Okay, so there's that, and I think I might go in with a little more of the Tuscany color just over here on the end. Like I did yesterday with the blue, I'm going to put more brown on the outside. All right. I was hoping that, I mean, when you look at this color, when you look at this, it looks like it's a deep pink rose color, but then when you put it on, you get, against the white, you get that, but then it shears out on my eyelid. I mean, I do see that shimmer. Oh my God, is that gorgeous? But it's not necessarily what I was hoping for. Oh God, that's gorgeous. All right, having done that, I do need to put a little more on this eye here. And you know, ladies, influencers, makeup ladies, this is not putting it on your eyeball. It's on your eyelid. Don't say, I put it on my eyeball. It drives me crazy. I don't know, maybe I take it too literal. Probably, very likely. It's just a thing. Anywho. All right, that's what I'm going with today. Actually, I am gonna just dip my brush in straight into the brown one, like so. Just to pick up a little and go under my eye. You might not even notice this because it's kind of tannish as opposed to brown. All right. There's that. And good. Good. All right. Mascara is still same tube of Color Street, over 90 days now. April 20th was day one. And I mean, there's still a lot of product on there. Look at that. See? Someone is texting me. I will buzz you back. And there's no fragrance, no odor at all. This stuff, it looks and behaves just like day one. Although I will say, I have to qualify that. It's a tiny bit thicker because, you know, 90 days down. But it's just as buttery. Maybe slightly thicker, but still smooth, still easy to work with. And I hold the mirror down so that I'm looking down at my lashes and you can see all of them. And I like to go slow because I find that I get less issues. I don't get any clumping, or you know how like sometimes you get a little group of lashes that kind of stick together and you keep trying to comb them out and you comb it and then they get really thick and it doesn't look good anymore. That doesn't happen with this stuff ever. Ever, ever, ever. Never, ever. They're very nicely separated. Oh, it appears that I have lost a lash. Sorry. Bye-bye. She was a very good eyelash. She did everything she was supposed to do. She was strong and curly. She always made all of the other lashes feel good about themselves, and we'll miss her. Okay, funeral's over for the lost lash. I think this might be it for the mascara today. I don't know if I want to put on any more. Some days you just want to go a little less. Oh, but I do like the shadow though. Loving the shadow. It's very subtle, which is kind of, I mean, I was hoping for a more vibrant pink because it seemed like that it would be, but she is what she is, and I'm just going to go with it. We'll see what it looks like in a couple hours. Last night when I got home and did the video talking about getting the free palette, I took a closer look, and oh my God, my makeup was gone. The shadow had creased. Everything was, I mean, I was very shiny, but it is what it is. That's how I was looking. So we'll see how this one looks at the end of the day too. Oh, the first lady that I drove yesterday, oh shoot. Can't remember her name, but she was a neighbor. She lived a couple blocks away from me, and her face was gorgeous. Her foundation, her glow, she looked amazing. And she said she wears a Milani foundation, and I will try it eventually, but I just yesterday, right before I went and picked her up when I was, you know, getting ready to go to work, I went in and did a quick Target thing, and one of the things I bought was more foundation, more of the e.l.f. foundation. So I've got a whole nother bottle of that, another tube of that I'm gonna be going through before I buy any more. I don't want to buy more foundation when I have a whole new tube coming. I'm gonna go pick it up today. I do the thing at Target where they bring it out to your car. Because why would I go in there? Why would I go in the store? You know, I mean, usually when you go into a Target, the health and beauty section is in Siberia. It's on the other side of the planet. I don't do that. All I need are 2 or 3 things. And in that, you know, between getting to the Target, finding a parking place, going in, finding what you want, and everything's always picked over. Half the time they don't even have what you want. So I just do the thing with the app, and they bring it out. And instead of spending 20 or 30 minutes walking up and down the aisles finding what you want, you pull in, tell them you're there, and in 5 minutes they bring it out and you're done. So that's my jam. I'm all about time management, time saving. A lot of places do that now too, so I'm saving the time. Yeah, this coverage, I mean, I appreciate the formula. I like that it's easily blendable, but I need a new one. Maybe I will go get the Milani. I don't know. Because I don't want to just sit on this one, you know, and not wear it. So fortunately, it's $8. So it'll be my backup. Or maybe I can mix the two. Maybe that'll work. Oh, and she also said she uses a setting spray first. And then she puts on the foundation and then she sets it after. Maybe I need to try that because the thing is, sometimes it feels like the entire cosmetic industry has just gone and there's just so much stuff and I don't really know if it's necessary. And, you know, I have tried setting sprays in the past and they're good, they're okay, but I don't know that they necessarily made my makeup last any longer. So, going in with my Fit Me Matte and Poreless in Translucent by Maybelline. I'm going to need another one of these pretty soon too. I'm probably about halfway through now, the pan. All right, so there's that. And then I've got my, I didn't use bronzer yesterday. And I forgot my lips, sorry. All right, this is my e.l.f. Primer Infused Bronzer in Forever Sun-Kissed. Which, this is a good neutral for me. It's not, You know, it's not too orange. What I don't like is when you get all orange. I don't like that. And that's been another dilemma that I've had with a lot of foundations, is they always oxidize on me. Even if I go a shade lighter, it's like, okay, well now instead of it being bright orange, it's peach. And I don't want that. I want it to just stay the way it's supposed to. You know, it should just blend in with your skin, but not do that. And this foundation doesn't. This e.l.f. foundation does not do that to me. All right, my blush, Essence Pure Nude Blush in Pink Flush. Oh, wait, here it is. And I love this formula so much. It's just so pretty. And it looks like I already put highlighter on, even though I haven't, because it has the glow. We love the glow. Oh, I didn't do my, do I need to fill in my brows? Let's check, shall we? Maybe just a little. If I could do that, just a little. I don't do just a little very well, hardly ever. I always feel like this one is not as long as the other one. This one always has less of a tail. Yeah, that's a better tail today. All right. I never used to do anything to my brows when I was much younger. But now they need a little help. That's better. I have a thing with my eye. I need to go. Hang on just a second. I need to go in and... all better. All right, so those are the brows. Why am I leaky today? What is happening? I already put my drops in for my dry eye. I don't know what is going on. Oh, and when I showed you my my thing, I also got this set, which is called Glass Slipper. This was free too. And it's a pink. It reminds me of Blushing and Flushing, but can you see that gold? There's like gold glitter in there, like gold micro glitter, and it's a dustier rose color than Blushing or Caught Blushing, Blushing and Flushing and Caught Blushing. But look at that. Isn't that pretty? So I'll be, oh, that's hollow glitter. Do I see yellow and green? I definitely see red and orange in there, I think. Well, well. Okay. Good. Oh, and today I'm gonna, oh, hold on. I think I'm gonna just go with Tiramisu. Yeah, let's do that. NYX Butter Gloss and Tiramisu. This is my, for my skin tone, this is my Your Lips But Better shade. Abso-freaking-lutely love this color. All right, so we're pink. I love. Very pretty. All right, everybody, go have an awesome day. Thank you again for watching. And the next couple days are going to be busy. I have been contacted with someone that needs early morning stuff for the next several weeks. So not really sure how much filming I'll do, but I'll make it happen. Because what I can always do, I mean, just because I get up and go and do a thing in the early part of the day it doesn't mean that I can't just come back to my apartment and, you know, take the rest of the day off. So I'll probably end up doing that. But anyway, that's it for now, and I will see you in the next one. Bye.